I'm Jennifer Fairbanks. I'm the owner of Porcelynne and the designer of the Eve Classic Bra. I'm going to show you this layer here. I'm here to actually introduce you to a new course that I have been working on. And we're going to take a look at the table to kind of show you some of the things that we will do in this online course. The beginning portion of the course, we cover and discuss all sorts of fabrics and elastics, stretch and underwires, and then we get into the nitty-gritty about bra fitting. Now these were actually done, and I'll kind of show you kind of the brief history of what happened here. And these actually are from the course, and this was actually how I fit myself. Now I am a very difficult size and shape to fit, so I felt this was a perfect opportunity to really show you what the extreme would be for somebody who doesn't fit right. I've also gone and redesigned my instructions. They are now available in full color with lots of really pretty pictures and lots of details on the full construction, the band fit, the cup fit, and the full construction. You of course can download this for free on my website, but if you also want to get a hard copy, I have printed off at least 20 of these, and I can print off more if needed. You can actually purchase the small book. It is a nice book that will kind of fit on your shelf, and it's a great reference for your materials that I discuss in the front, as well as the construction, and I've got a chart to determine your stretch. So there's a lot of good, valuable information in this. So if you like the full copy, you can actually purchase that one on my website. So that is new. So I will get to all the changes we made on the Eve. We're actually going to be using my Eve Classic Bra for this entire course. But I'm just going to show you kind of the progress, how things started. This was the very first fitting band that I did. Going from there, this was my second. So this was the band I created after I did my full rotation. Now this rotation is very different, and most people will end up rotating the wires outwards, but I do cover that. So you can already see the changes and the differences between band 1 and band 2. Then, oops, about ready to lose it. I believe this is the next one. This is the next one that I did, and realized that I needed to make it taller on the sides, which I did, and I again needed to make some more adjustments. And then this was my last fitting band. And as you can see, I made tons of cups. So I will show you just briefly how many cups I do for different sizes. So I'm asymmetrical, and so I do go through the process of altering cups, where to alter them, how to know what to alter. So it's really a great way for you to see the full process. So that is the fitting band and the cup. So this was actually the main portion of the course. Now I also included a lot of pattern drafting. So how to alter the cups. We make a gathered cup. We also make a foam cup. So we'll be altering the patterns to work with foam as well with the gathered lace overlay. This one also has the foam, and I use the lace edge on the front of the band. This is actually the full bra that I do at the end of the main portion. So this one is one that fits really, really nicely, and it's a complete bra. And then, nope, this is one other one. So this is, we actually will be drafting a power bar, and you can use this on the external side of the bra or really the internal side of the bra. So the course is very complete, and it has 13 hours of content. I've actually been working on this since January, and I have a bunch of new cameras and new mics. So you'll see some improvements from some of the previous courses and videos I have done. In addition to this course, I have actually spent the last 7 months revising and updating my Eve Classic Bra, which I'm kind of really excited about because it has been my life for the last 7 months. I have altered the back bands in a way that it makes so the straps are less likely to fall off your shoulders. So that's the major change on the bands themselves. Now the cups, I made a lot of significant changes. So there is a different cup draft for both the lower range, which is going to be from an A to an F cup, and then I have a different cup that I base my sizes on from the F through the N cup. But what's even more is I actually have created different patterns of both of those for each one of the wires. So the long vertical has a much taller cup and the short verticals have a shorter cup. So I did make a lot of changes and they are very noticeable. Now, not all size ranges are available for all the different wires. I don't have a lower range in the long verticals and I don't have an upper range in the short verticals. I had issues with grading for both of those. So if you do need the short vertical in a larger size, I would recommend using some of the vertical wire cups for some of the larger cups. You may just have to play around with the wire line. If you've already purchased this pattern, well, that's great news. You can actually log into our website and you can download the new bands directly from your order history. If you did the cups, there'll be a prompt as soon as you log in on the home page that'll say, oh, you have some credits that you can then select which cups you need. Now make sure that you only select the ones you need because you're going to be limited with the credits that you have. So as you can see, I have a fair amount of big news between the updates on the Eve and the course release. They both work hand in hand, and if you act quickly, I have 4 extra spaces in a class coming up this weekend that you might want to join in on here in St. Pete. So I've got 4 spaces left. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful week, and make sure to check out my updated Eve patterns in the course if you're really wanting to learn how to make bras.